Hi, it's Steve with Brownells, and today I want to talk about the Fuel M&P by Ed Brown. Now hold on, don't click and go to the next video. Wait, I know this is a striker-fired gun and you've seen a million of them, but this is something different. So hang with me, let's go through it and see why. To start the story, I first saw this gun in Germany actually. I was at the Brownells booth at the IWA show in Nuremberg, and old Dave Biggers from Ed Brown saw me looking at the 1911s at the Ed Brown display in the Brownells booth. And he comes over and says, "Steve, you need to take a look at this." And he points at this polymer striker-fired gun, and I thought, I'm holding an Ed Brown 1911 in my hands. Why would I want to look at this? But once he explained it to me, I became a convert. So let's go through it. I want to tell you what's so special about this gun. The first thing is that Ed Brown stripped down the M&P to the frame, basically. They started all over with everything. So you have an Ed Brown slide, an Ed Brown barrel, and some other parts that are even more important inside that we're going to get to. As you notice, it's cut for an optic. It's got a nice Ed Brown plate on there, pretty classy. This is a stainless steel slide with serrations, windows, all that, but it's been lightened quite a bit. And the weight reduction speeds up the slide time. It makes it cycle faster, and they did that on purpose. It's also threaded for a suppressor, and it's got suppressor height sights. And here's something kind of cool. These sights, here's your basic M&P sight cut, and the Ed Brown has gone with Glock cuts. What does that mean? It means you've got the world of sights to choose from. Not everybody makes an M&P sight, but just about every manufacturer makes a sight that fits a Glock. So you got everything to choose from. And these high profile sights here with the high visibility front and the plain rear, very easy to pick up. And it'll go right over your suppressor, so you can go ahead and go to town with it. Let's take a look on the inside, because there's some stuff you need to see in there too. We're just getting started actually, so sit down. If you don't have a cup of coffee, get one. This might take just a minute. Let's make sure it's empty, of course. Take the mag out and take the slide off. I'm going to cheat. I'm not going to do it the Smith & Wesson way. I'm going to do it the Glock way. Pull the trigger. Let's set the frame aside for right now. Okay, in addition to all the cuts and everything, we've got a special recoil rod made out of steel here with a flat spring. This is balanced to match the weight of that slide. We've also got an Ed Brown barrel with these neat little cuts on it. Now this is high quality Ed Brown barrel, match grade, oversized barrel. And the reason that's kind of important is, let's go on over to the frame. This locking block right here. This is a machine part. Ed Brown takes the old locking block, tosses it away, machines their own. This is oversized. It fits to this slide. Just like a 1911, it's got oversized rails and oversized frame rails. Same way with the back, machined rather than mimmed. All the MIM parts have been substituted for machined from bar stock parts. Pretty cool. So you've got a nice tight fit of the slide to the frame, the barrel to the slide and the frame. Everything tightens up just like on a well-built 1911. Big surprise, Ed Brown's doing it. And when I say Ed Brown, I don't mean Ed Brown the guy, I mean the company, obviously. We've also got an Apex trigger system in it. The guys at Ed Brown figured, why bother coming up with our own system when Apex has done it? Now, we carry Apex triggers too, and I put Apex triggers in M&Ps, but for some reason, the guys at Ed Brown are able to make it feel a lot better than what the drop-in kit does, at least to me. This is a tuned machine. This is like their 1911s. They use the same care and expertise as they do building one of the Hall steel guns. By the way, this is available in a metal version too, with an aluminum frame. So let's keep on looking. Like I said, this is no longer MIM. This is no longer plastic and MIM. And this is a aluminum flared magazine well. And unlike some other wells, it matches the Ed Brown base plate here. So when you slam that baby home, it really works well. It gives you all the clearance you need, and yet it's very unobtrusive. Pretty cool. They've kept the stippling, the standard stippling here, so it's a very comfortable gun to shoot. Very grippy. I like it. It's got the M&P 2.0 Ambidextrous slide release on there. The usual features there. Now let's take a minute, put it back together. And you know, right out of the box, the M&P 2.0 has a pretty decent trigger. But this is a whole world apart from that. And speaking of the trigger, I want to show you something. Little take up, crisp, just like a 1911 breaking. Watch the reset. That's it, right there. One more time. This is about the crispest trigger I've ever felt on a polymer striker fired gun. It's amazing. Ed Brown just didn't improve it. They took it all the way to the top. This is a great, great gun. It's available in different colors, different configurations. They've got a tactical. They've got guns that are aimed for the gamer. With that trigger and high visibility sights, you can really get on target fast. We took it out and shot it, had a ball with it. It's really a nice piece. So if you are not an M&P guy, take a look at this one. It might change your mind. If you are an M&P guy, you definitely have to check this out. It may cost twice as much as a Performance Center M&P, but it's worth 5 times the price. Anyway, if you have one of these, or if you want to know more about it, leave us a comment. We'd like to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.